Quick update on the van. So you'll see I've got this side and the rear doors in paint. So it was a massive job, absolute nightmare, up and down on ladders. I have got some runs, but we'll deal with them when I come to it. I'll hopefully be able to flat them out and polish them up. If not, I'll have a few little blow-ins to do. But I have to admit, the cold weather did catch me out. I did heat the room up, but just with it being so cold, I think it could have done with a bit of extra time to heat the panels on the van up. So I think the panels on the van were still cold, even after about half an hour of heating the room up. But never mind, I will live and learn for when I do the other side. So my next stage on the van is to get it sealed up on this side, put the wheel back on, and then turn the van round and do the other side. So what I've done so far is I've used this product here and I've sprayed it underneath on all the areas that had rust on. I've cleaned it up and I've sprayed that underneath. So I did like the chassis rail and basically all over underneath that's rusted. I've used this product here, cleaned it up, used this product here, and it's treated the rust well, it's gone off hard. So the next stage is to spray it with some sealant. So the sealant I'm using, what I'm going to spray it with underneath, I've started to spray it with underneath, but because it's so cold, I've actually got a bucket of hot water. So a bit of a tip for you there, get a bucket of hot water in these cool temperatures. So with it being the middle of December, it's so cold. Bucket of hot water, put it in, it'll get it going nice and runny, nice and soft, so it will actually come out of the gun no problem. And then we'll apply it underneath. So you can see where I've started doing it there, but obviously it wasn't coming out fantastic with it being so blooming cold. So this is an underbody sealant, bitumen based. Now somebody did comment and say, oh, don't be putting bitumen underneath because it'll crack and come off. So right, I can tell you that this undersealant stuff, this bitumen based stuff, it won't crack. It's absolutely designed for this job. It's perfectly designed for this job. There's lots of various different brands. This is obviously a HB body. There's Granville. There's so many different makes of underbody sealant. I've got this HB body stuff supplied by my paint shop. It'd be supplied to hundreds of body shops in and around the area. They wouldn't supply me with it if it was no good. So it's got anti-rust properties in it. When it dries, it's flexible, so it won't crack off. Someone did say don't use it because it cracks off. It doesn't. It's absolutely perfectly for this. If someone has had some stuff and it's cracked off, then it must have been some stuff from years ago. It's been bad stuff or whatever, but I can categorically tell you this stuff is perfect for what we need. It's ideal for sealing up underneath vehicles. As I say, anti-rust properties, sound deadening, it's ideal. I'll just show you. So we had the hole in there as well. I've sealed that up. I've sealed that hole up first. So we're letting that sealer go off, and then obviously I'm going to seal up under the van. So I've just given this a good under seal with that HB body schutz under seal. You see it's looking a lot better now. I'll just show you the product here so you can see the finish. As I say, it is a flexible, durable coating. It's got sound deadening properties. It's got anti-rust properties. It's really, really good stuff. So I'll just show you underneath the van. So I've given it a good wire brush up underneath there and given it a good blast with the stuff. You can see I've done the back edge of the sill all under the van, and this is a diesel heater. You can see that's the exhaust there for the diesel heater. Interestingly enough, I'll show you while I'm under the van. So you'll see there's all sound deadening under here. I put sound deadening under the van. And I've made this box here. You see this box with the pipes going into it? So this is where I've housed the pump for my diesel heater, and I've got it's on a rubber bush, a rubber mounting. And the reason why I've done that is because these pumps are so blooming noisy on these diesel heaters. So I went to a race meet and I had to sleep in the van. Obviously sleep in the van on a night time, and all I could hear was tick, tick, tick. All I could hear was the pump for the diesel heater vibrating through the floor of the van, and it was just a nightmare. Little things like that really annoy me. I'm just one of those people. So anyway, I made this box out of steel. I've housed the pump inside this box. The box is wrapped up with foam, sound deadening foam, and then I've wrapped the outside of the metal box with this sound deadening material as well. So yeah, it's safe to say I cannot hear that pump anymore. So if you're like me, you can't stand listening to little noises on a night time like that, diesel heater in the van, get it isolated. So yeah, that's not going anywhere. That it's just in that box, and that solved that problem. So yeah, I've got this side of the van painted now, and I've got this side sealed up, most of this side sealed up. Obviously I'll have to take the front wheel off and clean in and around the front wheel and that arch area and get it nice and clean up round there before I treat it. But I'm about ready. I'll do that next, and then I'm about ready for turning the van round and repairing the other side and getting the other side in paint. But I don't want to show you too much because I want to do a fantastic video like my other videos, the before and afters of the van. I just want to do a really good before and after video for you, so I won't show you too much in this video. Anyway, I just really wanted to show you mainly the two products. So the Schutz underseal, I think they're all bitumen based. They've got all different things in them, anti-rust, and they're flexible, sound deadening properties. They won't chip off, they're designed not to chip off. So what I'll tell you one thing, if they do chip off, and I'll tell you why, and why some people may have had them chip off, crack and come off, is because they've painted them over stone chip. I learnt that one many years ago. If you put stone chip on first and then you put this on top, it will react and it will chip off. So remember not to do that. Anyway, our next product, so the Jenolite rust converter. Obviously I sprayed the rust underneath with this, give it a good rough up with a wire brush first and clean up where I could. Obviously I got the grinder under there with a plastic wheel on, plastic strip wheel. That's ideal for the heavier stuff. But yeah, and then I just give it a spray with this stuff, the rust converter, and it put a hard coating over it all. It will really hold that rust back. So that, tallied up with that, is what I've done to treat the rust under this van. And that's about all I really wanted to show you in this video, just really where I'm at with the van and how I've treated that rust, the corrosion underneath, and that's it really. So I'm going to get off now because I'm absolutely high as a kite, honestly. I've got the fan on here taking the fumes out, but I'm still getting a bit of it. I'm a bit high, so I'm going to get off. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, don't forget, there's that Christmas chore I'm going to be doing. It's literally days out now. I've got a tool hamper there that I'm giving away. I will pick one of you lucky subscribers and you'll win that tool hamper, and I'll get it posted off to you. It'll be days out now. I'll do a video in a few days and we'll get that done. We'll pick a winner. So if you've not subscribed already, it's not too late. Subscribe to the channel and you might be in with a chance of winning that tool hamper. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to go online and find a few more bits and bobs to go with that tool hamper, and that I will do. And then I'll do a post and you can all see what's actually going to be in the hamper. Right, I'm going to get off. I'll see you in the next video. Sorry it's taking so long for me to get this van done. Obviously, a lot of you'll know I've had a bad back. I've herniated a disc in my back and it's just been an absolute nightmare, but I'm slowly making a bit of progress and hopefully we'll have this van finished soon. Right, I'm off. I'll see you in the next one.